This is Alec Pacella. I'm in Columbus, Ohio with my good friend, longtime friend, Dan Spiegel. So Dan is managing director of Coldwell Bank Commercial. I'm actually at a Coldwell Bank Commercial event here in Columbus. Just did a little presentation and was delighted to see Dan. So I wanted to talk about, like I said, we're in Columbus. I'm going to pan around here real quick so you can kind of see there's a ubiquitous crane. Seems like there's lots of cranes down here in Columbus, but Dan gets to see most of the country in his role as, like I said, managing director of Coldwell Bank Commercial. So I thought I'd take a minute and ask him, what's going on? Because I see Ohio, I see Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati. What are you seeing going on in other parts of the country in terms of commercial real estate?
Well, Alec, that's a great question because a lot of times the first question I get is, how bad is commercial real estate? And I think, unfortunately, and this is about a lot of things, but the news is driven by the headlines. And the headlines are all about work from home, office spaces are empty, and truly office space is a challenge. It's certainly a challenge. It doesn't mean that no one will ever work in an office again, but it's a commercial real estate challenge. But that's not to mention there's not robust activity in the retail segment, in the industrial segment, in the multifamily segment. And truthfully, in markets that are growing, there's always commercial real estate activity. So that's what I see most, right? If you're in a market where there's population growth, economic growth, there's always interest in investment, there's interest in development. Conditions may slow it down or accelerate it at different times, but there is always opportunity in commercial real estate. And now is not a terrible time. It's a more challenging time than it was 2 years ago, but it is just part of a market cycle.
So I've known Dan 30, we were talking about it, 30 years, right? 30 years, back to the old days of Grubb and Ellis.
That's right.
Long live Grubb and Ellis. So now you've seen what I see at PVC. Hope you have a great weekend, profitable week ahead. Thanks.